Welcome back. Every now and then in the real estate universe, you meet someone who's unique. They're not a real estate agent, they're not a lender, they're not a builder or a remodeler. They're just unique and interesting. Joining us on the show today from Real Producers Magazine is Carly Lozo. Carly, welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it, Wally.
Well, you are a publisher of a magazine. I find that quite fascinating. I am sure you were not birthed to become a publisher of a magazine.
I was not.
Tell me some exciting things about you that you did before becoming a publisher of a magazine.
Well, that's a very interesting question. So I actually have my degree in ballet from Florida State University. Didn't really expect to get into the publishing business at all, but danced for a while in New York City, and then came home and decided that that was not going to support the lifestyle I wanted. So I got into real estate and sold houses in Houston, Texas for about 5 years before realizing that Real Producers Magazine that helps realtors was actually a thing. So when I moved back to Jacksonville about 2 years ago now, decided to kind of dive into Jacksonville Real Producers and produce this free monthly publication to educate realtors. And so that's what I've been doing for the past year and a half.
So you brought your passion and experience in real estate, your eye for the arts. Here we are in a magazine. That's fantastic. Help me understand how Real Producers Magazine helps the professionals in the real estate transaction to enhance their own business.
Sure. So this is something that I am very passionate about. So there's a lot of realtors in Jacksonville and Northeast Florida, over 8,000 actually. But the top 500 realtors, which is who we send this magazine to for free, do about 80% of the business. So that 80-20 rule really does apply here. But those people need to kind of educate each other and socialize with each other, and just so that those transactions, and even for the consumer, it makes it a little bit of a difference, that they get to know each other and learn from each other and keep that profession exactly what it is, a profession, instead of just a hobby. So that's kind of our goal, is like just to bring that community together and really help to educate and keep them, connected.
So in order, for a home buyer, home seller to get it bought or sold,
right,
that whole team needs to work seamlessly together.
Exactly.
And what you do through Real Producers is bring those high-producing teams together to create great relationships.
Exactly, yes.
So they can get the work done for the people.
Yes, we want to create those relationships where it makes it a smooth transaction for the seller and the buyer, and as well for each realtor on each side. That's important too.
Well, beyond the magazine, I know that you put on events. Tell me about one of the signature events that you've done to bring those professionals together so they can better care to customers.
Sure. So I guess we've done quite a few so far, going from Everbank Field to a Jaguar player's house. But we did do one event downtown, and that was a panel. It was an educational panel. So we had about 5 of our top realtors on stage, and basically we gave them all a glass of wine. We had about 200 or 250 agents there, gave them a glass of wine and let them just ask questions. So that was kind of communicative but educational place. Did the questions get
harder after each glass of wine, or did they get easier?
That was the intention, is that they would get harder, yes. So that's something that we will be looking at doing in 2019 again, for sure.
So for folks who are involved in the real estate profession as lenders or home inspectors, appraisers, stagers, anyone who's involved in the transaction who would like to get involved with you in Real Producers, what's the best way to get a hold of you?
Sure. So the best way to get a hold of me would be going to my website, which is realproducersmag.com. You can fill out kind of an online form there that goes directly to me, and we can set an appointment and talk about whether that would be best for your business to be in front of my realtors or not.
Excellent. I'd like to thank you for that.
Yeah.
I'm not only interviewing Carly, I'm also a reader of the magazine and also an advertiser, full disclosure in that. So you can trust me.
One of our best partners.
You can trust me. Great and fun to work with. Stay with us. We'll be right back.